Hey there. Happy Thursday. Thursday before Thanksgiving. Comment and say hi if you're watching. See if I get anybody on here live with me. But I'm going to spend this time talking a little bit about my personal journey in Mary Kay and how a Mary Kay business can be relevant in the world that we're living in today. For this year, for this economy, for this culture, and maybe just debunking some things too. Sharing some things that you probably didn't know before. So comment and say hi if you're here. And if you are not a Mary Kay consultant, will you comment and say hi who your consultant is? Hi, Amy. All right, so once you get here, type in the chat, say hello. And I would also love any guests who are watching. So you're not a consultant, but if you're a guest, if you're a customer of Mary Kay, will you please type questions in the chat? Thanks, Amy. I usually have it out with my open house in my Mary Kay boutique that I have in my living room, but I just thought it would make a cute backdrop for this video. But anyways, I would love to know what you ladies want to know about how Mary Kay business works. So please ask any questions about my personal journey. Nothing is too personal. I am an open book. I will talk about anything, but I would like to talk about what you ladies want to hear about. So please type your questions in the chat. So a little bit about me. I've been building a business with Mary Kay Cosmetics for 10 years. And I'd actually been in the company for 4 years prior to that. So 14 years total. I've been officially a Mary Kay consultant, but we don't have selling quotas in Mary Kay. So that's one thing that's kind of different about Mary Kay from other possible side hustle opportunities. Hi, Stacy, is that there's nothing that you have to sell. So my first 4 years in Mary Kay, I was what I call a closet consultant. I didn't really sell the products. I didn't really try to grow a customer base or, market my business in any way. I just enjoyed the discount, which is 50%. And so if you would like to do any of your own shopping throughout the year, but especially now with Christmas right around the corner, you can do your own holiday gift shopping at 50% off using a wholesale discount with Mary Kay. So that's what I did for my first 4 years. Hi, Sarah. And then when I graduated college, I kind of had a little bit of a crossroads type of moment of what did I want to do for the rest of my life? And at that time, we really weren't doing any of this online virtual stuff. It was all in person. And I had attended a few Mary Kay conferences during my first 4 years when I really wasn't doing anything. And a dream was kind of planted within me. Like deep down, I did, while I wasn't doing anything with Mary Kay, I did think to myself, like, wow, this would be really cool if one day maybe I did do something with this. Like, wow, I really love the vision that they are casting. I really love the opportunities that are available in this type of career path. But I just felt really boxed in and limited and almost kind of trapped by the career that I had chosen. I felt like nobody who went to college and got a college degree did anything except what their degree field was in. I thought that wasn't allowed to branch out and do something that had nothing to do with your college degree. And so anyways, when I had started working my first full-time job out of college, it kind of hit me that I was never really going to feel fulfilled by that career. I was never going to make the amount of money that I would eventually want to make. I was never going to have the advancement opportunities that I wanted to have. And the list goes on. And it just wasn't what I wanted anymore. But I loved the mission behind Mary Kay Cosmetics. I loved the women in Mary Kay. I loved the culture. And the business model is top notch on paper. How much money can we make? Nobody else can really compete with our business model. So I started growing my business on nights and weekends while I was working my first full-time job out of college. And believe it or not, when I did what my mentors and the women who were training me in Mary Kay told me to do, I got the results they said that I would get. And so, if I could stress anything to the viewers with me here tonight, it's that Mary Kay has officially been around for 60 years. We celebrated our anniversary in September. We're still family owned, we're still privately held, and we're debt free. And we are now the number one direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. We are number one, and we've been out for 60 years, and we're debt free, and we're in 40 countries. So that must mean that women who grow and build Mary Kay businesses probably have got this figured out, right? And so I want you to know that there's absolutely nothing about this business opportunity that has to do with luck, that has to do with having the sales gene. There is a proven method of how we find customers, how we sell products. And so if you are watching this and you're like, man, I am looking for something different, I'm really not, I feel like I'm at a dead end in my job at work. Or you're one of the majority of the American families who are stretched for an extra $4 to $500 a month. With the economy the way that it is, or you're one of the families who's probably going $1,000 into debt to pay for their Christmas, and you just need some extra cash on the side. I just want you to know that if this tugs at your heartstrings at all, please don't be held back by thinking you don't have a sales background, you don't have a business background, you don't know anything about skincare or color cosmetics. Because, girl, we've been doing this successfully for 60 years, and our job is to teach you all of that. Actually, the two top careers that we attract into Mary Kay are nurses and teachers. You know why? Because they love to serve people. They love to help people. And that's really who we are at the heart of Mary Kay. And so I just listened to what my business coaches told me how to do. Women who drove pink Cadillacs, they know how to build Mary Kay businesses, right? And so that's the beauty about coming into Mary Kay, is you are not all by yourself. You have women who have gone before you, who started with the same starter kit, started with 0 customers, just like you will, and they were taught how to do it, and they're going to teach you how to do it as well. So even if you feel like you know nobody, you have no idea how you would sell the product, those are things that we will teach you. You just have to be coachable and willing to learn. And that's what really separates the women from the girls, so to speak, in Mary Kay, is, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to do what the women are telling you to do, and probably step outside your comfort zone a little bit? And through stepping outside that comfort zone, that's where we grow in our confidence as women, as wives, as moms, as members of our communities, and our other careers. The skills that we gain in Mary Kay often spill over and make us better in our day job. So if you are willing, that is the biggest question, because we will teach you. We will teach you everything you need to know. You just have to be willing. And I was willing, because I knew that I wanted something different for my life. And so I started getting the results from my Mary Kay business, and just started falling more and more in love with this company. And I really wanted to be like the women who had made long careers out of Mary Kay. I wanted to grow up and be like them one day. They just kind of were cut from a different cloth and had success in all areas of life, and were filled with so much integrity. And that was really impressive to me as a young, recent college graduate. And so I ultimately made a really hard, scary decision. And it was really hard and scary, but we can do hard things, right? And fear is only given to us by the enemy. That doesn't come from God. And so I knew that I couldn't be held back from this decision just because I was so afraid, because I was so afraid. And I decided to walk away from my corporate job forever. So I have not worked for somebody else for 10 years, and decided to pursue my Mary Kay business full time. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, I love my job, I would never want to leave my job, I just need a little bit extra money. Girl, that is fine. That is great. It is not the majority of Mary Kay consultants whatsoever. It's actually the very small minority of Mary Kay people who do this as their only source of income. Over 90% of our consultants have their Mary Kay business on the side, in addition to a full-time career, in addition to going to school, in addition to raising children, sometimes all of the above. And Mary Kay is their side thing. So for some women, it's just their side thing to get their own products at a great discount, which like I said earlier is 50%. For some women, it is to make extra money. And we don't have selling quotas in Mary Kay, so you can make a little bit of money or you can make a lot of bit of extra money. And the title of this broadcast is, Does Mary Kay really pay the bills? And I am a personal testimony to say, yes, it does. This has been my only source of income for the last 10 years. And I promise you, ladies, if I can do it, you can do it too. Like I said, all you have to do is be willing and to be coached and to try new things and to step outside your comfort zone, whether that's 2 or 3 hours a week or 10 to 15 hours a week or 20 hours a week. You can put in whatever time you want to match the dollar amount of whatever your goal is in Mary Kay. And your sales director, which would be somebody like me, who's your business coach, is going to sit down with you when you're a brand new consultant and go over what your goals are and help you set realistic expectations of how much time you would need to invest into your Mary Kay business, doing a certain type of activity. Because let's be honest, organizing our office and making it look pretty doesn't make us money, but there are specific activities in Mary Kay that do result in making money. And so we'd be able to sit down with you based on what your goals are and what is your Mary Kay business going to pay for? Is it going to pay your bills? Is it going to help pay off debt? Is it going into a savings account for a family vacation or your kids' college education or retirement? And how much money per month are we talking per week? And your director can sit down with you and work out a formula. Okay, you need to spend this amount of time every week doing these specific activities. And these are the average results that you can get if you are consistent with those activities. And so I just wanted to come on here tonight and share with you ladies that if you are ever considering starting a Mary Kay business, now is the time to do it. I've got my little Christmas tree back here because yes, we are in the holiday season. Maybe you have not started only listening to Christmas music yet. I certainly haven't, but I am fully well aware that we are in the holiday season. People have already started. A lot of people have already finished their Christmas shopping, but it's at least on everybody's minds. And we have Black Friday coming up a week from tomorrow. Hello. The whole retail business world calls it Black Friday because it's when they sell so much that they go from being in the red to being in the black. And retailers sell more between November 1st and December 25th than they do the rest of the year combined. Okay. So if you are going to sell something, now is the time to do it. Please do not be fooled thinking that people don't want to, they really got to hold on to their cash during this time and they don't have time, to try Mary Kay products. Not true. Not true. This is going to be my 10th Christmas in Mary Kay, and this is my busiest time of year. We had an amazing event the other night where we had our customers come and look at products and shop, and we had such a fun time reconnecting with our customers, showing them the latest and greatest in Mary Kay, helping them get great deals on their own personal wish list, but also knocking off some of that list of the people who they need to get holiday gifts for. And so you can have a piece of that pie if you join Mary Kay right now. So if it has ever been on your mind, if you've been using Mary Kay products, maybe you've recently been introduced to Mary Kay, but you've kind of had the thought cross your mind of maybe one day this might be something that I'll try out. Maybe one day this would be something I would enjoy. But fill in the blank. There's always been a but for you. I want to encourage you to stop your sentence before the but and just do it. Because guess what? You can sign up and become a Mary Kay beauty consultant tonight for only $35. $35. That's it. I went to where did I go recently? Oh, I went to the movie theater. I took myself on a movie theater date. My movie theater ticket plus my popcorn and my soda was more than $35. Okay. And it's certainly not going to make me extra money. It's not going to change my life. And when you become a Mary Kay beauty consultant for $35, you get a consultant ID. The only minimum requirement to stay in Mary Kay and to remain a consultant is to place one wholesale order a year, which is $225 wholesale, but it's at our 50% discount. So you get $450 of retail value product for $225. And the only minimum requirement is to place that one time a year. But there is so much that you can do beyond that if you choose to when it comes to selling products and making money. And this next upcoming Friday, let me tell you, we definitely take advantage of Black Friday and we implement our own version of that. We call it Pink Friday, or we extend it the whole weekend because now there's Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and we call it Pink Weekend. And if you join Mary Kay now, that is plenty of time for you to know what to do for Pink Weekend. Your director will help you figure it out. But even just doing your own holiday shopping at half off, shopping for yourself, shopping for everybody on your list. We have things for preteens and up, women and men, you name it. We have all your kind of little oopsie gifts. If you need something for somebody stops to your house and oops, I need a gift for them. They brought me a gift. Things like that. Teacher gifts, coaches for kids, all those things. We have something for everybody in Mary Kay, and you can shop at half off when you're a consultant. But more importantly than that, are you going to be one of those families that goes $1,000 in debt for Christmas? Are you going to be one of those families who's having to worry about starting the new year, starting 2024 in the red? Or do you want to start with momentum in the new year? And let's not wait until January 1st. Let's start now. Let's start getting some training under our belt. Let's start building our customers, growing our customer base right now, because people love gathering around the holidays. And I do tons of fun skincare nights, pampering nights with women and their close friends and family, their sisters, their cousins, their aunts, around the holiday season, because that's when people have work off, the families in town, they want to get together. People are going out and doing parties, they're doing wine nights and all kinds of things with their girlfriends and their family over the holidays. Why not have a little bit of Mary Kay skincare pampering too? I've done that with so many people over the holiday season. And that was a great time to be in business with Mary Kay. So if anything that I said tonight resonated with you and I am not your consultant, please make sure you get in touch with her. Get in touch with your consultant and say, you want to know what it takes to sign up to become a Mary Kay beauty consultant for $35. It is only $35. And guess what? If you sign up and you end up doing nothing with Mary Kay ever, you only lost $35, right? But best case scenario, not only do you get your own products at a great discount, but you can start off the new year with some awesome cash flow coming in to your family in 2024. All right. Well, thank you for being here with me tonight, ladies. I really appreciate you watching, and type in the chat. Let us know what your thoughts were. If you have any further questions, we would be happy to answer those for you. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and an awesome weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.